Hi, friends. Welcome back to Yoga Sessions with Crista. Really excited that you showed up for yourself today. And also, just sharing what a privilege it is to be able to offer this space with you. Today's session is all about relaxation and restoration. The title of our session is Unwind and Restore. So I'm really curious if you want to share in the comments, what does unwinding and restoring look like for you? When I think about unwinding, I literally imagine like the back of the spine getting all tangled up and like tight from sitting too long or running too hard. Not that I run, but just thinking of like how the body compresses when we lose movement, right? So we're going to do some things that inspire flexibility in the body. We might even get on the floor. I don't know. We'll see where I take us in our session today. But you will need a chair, a yoga mat, preferably, two blocks, a strap, or a belt. We're going to be opening up the back line of the body today. So I'll see you shortly on your mat. Hey, friends, welcome back to Yoga with Crista. If you have them, an invitation to grab a strap or a belt, whatever you feel like you could wrap around your foot and still have length for your arms, and two blocks or shoe boxes or whatever you could think of in your home if yoga blocks are not accessible to you today. So we'll take those towards the top of the mat. Good. Come seated on the edge of your chair, feet firmly on the ground, an invitation to be barefoot. If you aren't already, you know how much I love to be barefoot and how beneficial it is to really feel our feet. Grounding the feet into the floor, into your yoga mat, pulling the shoulders up towards the ears and resting the shoulders down the back. Good. An invitation to center with me, arriving into this space of unwinding and restoring. Relaxation and flexibility. Invitation to pull a full breath in through the nose and a slow breath out, either through the nose or through the mouth. Let's do a couple of those together. Breathing in and breathing out. But if you'd like, maybe place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, breathing in, breathing out. Let's do 2 or 3 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. And again, in and out. Last one as we arrive in this space together, breathing in slowly and exhaling completely. Let the hands come down to your thighs and tuck your chin in towards yourself, bowing the head to the heart. Opening the back of the neck. Again, notice your shoulders. See if you can soften them down and away from your ears. Bend into your elbows, soften into the hips. Feel your feet. And then roll your chin over towards the left shoulder. Roll your chin over towards the right shoulder. And to the other side, left and right. Good. Roll back over to the left. We'll stay here for a few breaths. Check your shoulders. They love to sneak up towards those ears. And get curious here. So this could feel really good with you're kind of gazing over the left shoulder. For others, it might be nice to kind of play with the position of the head. Maybe you lift it up, back, down, and just kind of find the space on the right side of the neck where you're like, oh, I could hang out here for a little while, and just give that space some TLC, tender, loving care. So good. Drop the chin back towards the chest and then roll over to the other side. Chin over the right shoulder. Check the left shoulder, see if you can soften it down. Maybe even drop the left arm so that gravity is helping support the opening of the left neck and shoulder. And then finding that curiosity of just playing with the position of the head. Good. If you dropped that left hand, bring it back to the thigh and then roll your chin back towards your chest, bowing the head to your heart. Inhale, reach both arms up and the gaze. And as you exhale, drop the left arm down towards the ground. Maybe you grab the left end of the chair, bend into the left elbow, and then reach the right arm up and over, folding over the left hip. Good. Inhale, reach that right arm back up, and exhale, up and over. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge over the left hip. Good. Both arms reach up as you inhale, big breath. And then exhale, right hand goes down towards the ground, grabs the chair. Exhale, left arm up and over. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hinge over your right hip. It's a great ab workout as well as a side body opening. Inhale, reach. Exhale, over. Last one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, overhead. Good. Inhale, both arms reach for the sky, reach big. And exhale, hands come down to the knees. Good. Inhale, pull the shoulders back, chest moves forward. Exhale, pull the shoulders forward as the belly button moves back. Inhale, seated cat-cows, chest moves forward. Exhale, round through the spine. Good. Inhale, forward. And exhale, round. Let's do a few more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. Last one. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, come back to your neutral spine. Let's take the feet a little bit wider. We're going to do some circles with the torso. So pull the body towards the right hip, right knee, centered over the left hip, left knee, and back. Maybe your spine kisses the back of the chair. Good. Inhale, come forward. Big movement here. And around and back. Good. Forward and around. Don't be shy. And back. One more this direction. Forward, around, and back. Now we're going to get real cool and switch directions. There you go. And back. Around and forward. And back. Two more. Around and forward. And back. And once again, forward. And back. Good. Come centered. Bring your feet back underneath of your knees. And then start to extend your right foot, bringing the right heel to the ground. Might feel comfortable to come more to the edge of your chair and just twinkle your toes. Hello, toes. So grateful for my toes. Toes bring a really very important to our balance. So just giving a little gratitude to those twinkly toes and then roll through the ankle. And then placing your right foot down. Extend your left leg. Point the left toes, flex the toes, twinkle the toes, twinkle, 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 twinkle. Can you spread your toes? Yeah, nice try. And then roll through the left ankle. Good, now let's do a little bit of a challenge here. Hands come to the chair, extend both legs. Good, now soften in the legs. Yeah, so as I came to this position, I noticed that my legs were like, oh, I like sticks. They don't want to break. Soften a little bit. Soften. There you go. And then just nod the feet from side to side. Shake the legs out. Twinkle the toes again. Maybe you roll your shoulders with this movement. And then bring the feet back underneath of you. Let's do the ankles not the ankles, the wrists and the fingers. So let's start by bringing the fingers together, interlacing the fingers, and then we'll take the wrist around in circles like this. Yeah. My wrists are making a lot of noise right now. And then switch that direction. Whenever I switch, I'm like, wait, which direction am I going? Good. And then separate your hands and then bring your hands out and just like squeeze your fingers in and extend them wide. Squeeze them in and extend them wide. And extend. Squeeze and extend. Squeeze and extend. Good. Now just twinkle the fingers around, shake the wrists around. Good. We'll do just one more wrist stretch. Maybe two. Reach your left arm out in front of me like you were telling someone to stop, and then push into that hand. Take your right hand and just gently pull the left fingers back. Yeah, there you go. Good, and then flip. So take your left fingers towards the ground, and your right hand just going to encourage those fingers back towards the body. Feels so nice in the wrist. All right, let's do the other side. Right finger stop sign, bring the fingers together, bring the left hand and just gently invite those fingers back towards the body. Let the wrist roll forward. Yeah. And then switch. Fingers go down towards the ground. Left hand invites the fingers and the palm back towards the body. So lovely. Good. Release and just kind of wiggle those fingers out and around. And then we're going to take that strap or that belt, unwind it or unbuckle it, reach down and allow that strap to come around the right toes. So you don't want it on the toes themselves or on the arch of the foot. You want it on what's this area called your toe ball mounts of your foot. So pull that strap or that belt around or a scarf even, and then extend your right heel down towards the ground. Sit tall, sit well. Flex your toes back towards your face, and then invite the body to fold over that right leg. You could bring this strap into one hand and rest the elbow down and just catch your face. And the key here is to flex the toes that's of the extended leg back towards the face. So this is passive when you're just letting the foot flop there. It's called a passive stretch. Pull the toes back towards the face. You might feel some activation in this really cool muscle called a hamstring. So nice. Good. Let's stay here for about 15 more seconds. And we come into stillness when we express postures because it gives the body a chance to relax. So, for many of us, we could feel lots of tension in the back of the body, especially this big muscle called the hamstring. When we live a bit more sedentary life or maybe very active, that hamstring gets a lot of work. So when we give some attention and space for a muscle to open, often when it enters, it's like, whoa, where are we going? And then when we use the breath and tell the body we're safe, we're good here, it starts to relax and expand. So time, and that was over 15 seconds. So release, come back up, place that right foot down, and just reconnect with your breath. Hmm. And let's do the other side. So extending the left leg, bringing the belt or the strap around the left toe ball mound, and then extending that left heel down. Good. Pulling the body maybe forward, letting that right leg come a little bit longer, and then pulling the body over the left leg. Maybe the elbow catches the right knee, and you place your face on the hand. If you want a little bit more active, you could pull down towards the strap and just bend into the elbows and really pull your body over that long left leg. Flex the toes back towards your face. Such good work, my friends. This is a big stretch. And this is something you could do on the ground as well with your strap. All right, since we went a little bit longer on the other side, we're going to stay here a little bit longer here. Yeah. Just here, giving more time and space for that big muscle, the hamstring, the whole back line of your leg really to open, to open. Awesome. Let's release. And then take your strap and just offer it off to the side. Take your feet wide. We're going to do some mobility in the hip joint. So take your feet wide to the edges of your mat, or you can even go wider. We're going to do some internal and external rotation of the femur bone. The femur bone is the bone that connects your knees and your pelvis. It's the biggest bone in the body. It's really important for stability. And when we start to lose mobility in the hip joints, it can really get in the way of so much other mobility and functionability in our lives. So let's just play with internal rotation. So let your left knee fall in towards the center. Wow, I can feel that tension there. This is called internal rotation. Let the left knee roll out. Good. Let the right knee come in. Okay, so notice my feet as I do the internal rotation. And then open that right knee out. Good. Left knee in. And come to the inner edge of your left foot. Open and then right. And open. Can we do both knees in and open? Good. Left knee in. Open. Right knee. Open. Let's do one more each side. And right knee. Open. Now find your blocks, your shoe boxes, whatever you have that brings the ground closer to you. We're going to do an internal stretch, opening of the inside of the body. Good. Inhale, reach your arms high, and then exhale, let the hands float down to your blocks or to the ground. Good. Inhale, we do what's called a halfway lift. So we're not coming all the way up, just halfway. And then exhale, bend into the elbows, let the body fold in between the legs. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana is what this is called in Sanskrit. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. So good. Let's do another one. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. Maybe your arms reach for the sun. And then exhale, hands float down to the thighs. Bring the feet back in underneath of you. Let's do that once more. That whole sequence just once more. Plant your feet on the ground. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Bow your head to your heart, bringing the chin closer towards the chest. Roll your chin towards the left shoulder. Roll your chin towards the right. To the left. To the right. Chin down towards the ground. Pause here. Soften into your shoulders. Inhale, arms reach out and up as you breathe in to reach up. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up and over. Breathing in to rise up. Breathing out to hinge to the other side. Breathing in to rise up. Exhale, hands towards the thighs. Inhale, chest comes forward. Exhale, round through the spine. Let's do 4 more. Inhale. Exhale, round. Seated cat-cow. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. And again, inhale, forward. And exhale, round. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, settle. Breathe in again. And breathe out. Good. Take your feet wide. Big circles in the torso, bringing the top of the body all around. Mobility in the pelvis and in the hips. Good. 2 more this direction. It's kind of fun if you let yourself have fun here. And last one this way. And switch, other direction. So good. I really appreciate the way that you show up, just of exploration and curiosity of what's here today in my body. Good. 2 or 3 more, I think. Yeah, last one. Here we go. And back to center. Bring the feet back underneath of you. Extend your right leg. Point and flex the toes. Point the right toes down. Flex them towards your face. Point and flex. Point and flex. Good. Now twinkle the toes. Spread the toes apart. Spread, spread, spread. And then roll through the right ankle. Good. Bring that right foot back in. Left leg gets long. Point the left toes and then flex them towards your face. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Good. Now roll through that left ankle. Sparkle your toes. Can you stretch them away from each other? Rolling through the left ankle. Good. Left foot comes in. Find that strap in the belt once more. Wrap it around your right foot, toe ball mound, and extend the right heel down towards the ground. Pull that strap in, flex the toes towards your face, sit tall, sit well. And if it feels okay in your body now, come forward. Yeah, hinging over the right hips. So notice that I'm not rounding forward like this. Pull the spine tall and then bring your heart forward, hinging over the hip crease. There it is. Good. And then walking the hand down the strap, maybe you settle in. And just giving time and space for this muscle to be invited into this deep stretch. Deep stretch. And release. Bring that right foot down, unstrap that foot, and we'll take it to the other side. Left foot now, so the strap finds the toe ball mounds of the left foot. Extend the left leg, let the left heel come down towards the ground. Pull the body up nice and tall, and then hinge over the hips, folding over or towards that left leg. Yeah. And then again, you can choose to relax the head and the top body on the right knee. Flex the left toes towards your face. And giving time and space. Just time and space and breath. Keep breathing. Good. And relax. Release the left foot. Now we're going to come into our pigeon pose. And pigeon could be done safely on the ground. For the sake of this class, I'm going to be demoing it from the chair. Let's take the right ankle crossed over the left knee. And then notice your foot. So this is a passive foot, just kind of hanging out there, right? We're chilling. To protect the knee joint, it's important to flex that foot. Yeah, so you want to activate the foot and also strengthens the muscles of the ankle. So get a lot of benefit from flexing that foot. Sit tall, sit well. For some of us, we could really be feeling sensation already. So stay right here. Stay right here, just sitting with your legs in a figure 4 position. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper into the muscles of the right glute and also the low back, you could come forward as much as feels okay for your body and just rest here for a few moments. Just rest here, feeling the expansion of the back right side, softening your shoulders. Give yourself a little smile. We're going to stay here for about 30 more seconds. So just recognize that as we hold these postures, the body starts to relax, especially when we use the barometer of the breath. So breathing in, breathing out, just finding some comfort with the discomfort. Breathing in and breathing out. You're doing so well. Almost there. Let's do one more big breath in and a slow breath out. Good. Inhale, bring your shoulders back over the hips. And then exhale, release that right leg from on top of the left. Ah, good. Feel your feet. Maybe rub the thighs. Nod your head from side to side. Roll the shoulders. Mm. And let's come to the other side, bringing the left knee towards the chest, crossing the left foot over the right knee, staying right here, flexing the left foot, and just allowing the body to find softness. We like to tense up maybe in the glute here or the front of the hip. See if you can invite the body to soften into the discomfort. And staying right here, if you feel that there's space, you could pull the chest forward, offering a little bit more depth to the sensation. Now back off if that doesn't feel good. And then we'll rest here for a minute or so. It's really interesting what happens when the body comes into stillness. The activity of the mind is charged up, and for so many, stillness could be really challenging. So let's hold this space together, staying here with intention to invite the body into expansion that also allows us to relieve the tension that could be causing pain, discomfort. You're halfway there. Breathe in, breathe out. And again, in and out. Last 5 seconds. Breath in deep and a breath out. Good. Come back up if you were folding over. Release the left leg from the right knee and just ground the feet down. Maybe rub the hands on the thighs once more. We're going to come into opening across the front of the body, the shoulders. In Parkinson's, often we can feel like we're kind of slumping forward. So I'm going to offer us an exercise where we can really open the front of the body. Super simple. Um, we'll just bring the hands back behind us, interlace your fingers, drop the shoulders down. Yeah, just drop the shoulders down and then pull your shoulders back. Woo! Yeah, this could be good for some of us right here. Maybe you could pull the knuckles down and lengthen your arms. Yeah, my sternum just made some noise. Good. Stay here, opening the front of the chest. You could even lift the chin up towards the sky. For some, it could feel better to lift the chin or lower the chin towards your chest. Another option is to bring the hands towards the elbows, and then again, pull the shoulders back, soften the elbows down. And playing with the position of your head, whether it's up, down, or neutral. Taking time to allow the body to slow down. Let's do 4 or 5 more breaths here, depending on the rhythm of your breathing. Hmm. Unwinding, restoring. Good. Release the arms, the hands, wherever you chose to settle them, and bring the hands back to the thighs. Bow your chin in towards your chest. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. I'm going to do one more restorative posture, an invitation to bring the blocks towards the top of the mat on the outsides of the feet, perhaps. We're going to be doing a forward fold. So the last session I did, we held this for some time, and I'm going to invite us to do that again. It's a beautiful way for us to come back towards ourselves. And when we fold into our bodies, it's very grounding. It can be very relaxing. So an invitation to join me for that forward fold. You could bring a pillow across the body and lay the body over the pillow. I don't have one here with me at the studio today, so just know that that's an option. You could bring a pillow across the body. Reaching over the thighs, hands can come to the blocks. If this is uncomfortable in your belly, you could take the feet wider and let the belly come in between the thighs. Whatever's comfortable for you. Now, I will say having a little bit of pressure on the intestines can be really beneficial in helping us get things moving. Soften the elbows. Good. Inhale, get tall, get like long through the spine. And the same way as I demonstrated before, instead of rounding through the spine like this as your forward fold, sit well, sit tall, and then bring the top of the body forward and then fold. Yeah, good job. Nice modifications. Inhale, big and full, and then exhale completely, folding over the knees and the thighs. Now, some of us could grab the elbows and let the head hang heavy. This is the key. You want to let your head hang heavy. So in this posture, we're opening the entire back line of the body from the ankles, the calves, the hamstrings, the glutes, the low back, mid back, upper back, the cervical spine, which is your neck. And again, letting your head hang heavy. We're going to settle here for just a few minutes. So find a way to find comfort with the discomfort. It's not the cutest thing, right? But this is such a beautiful posture for grounding, for relaxing, and to relieve tension and stiffness in the back of the body. Mm. But inhale and exhale. Slowly start to come back up. And then sit back in your chair. Roll the shoulders around, rearrange anything that needs to be rearranged. Maybe close your eyes, soften the legs, and feel your body breathing. Breathing in, breathing out. And just taking a few moments to allow the body to integrate, to receive the benefits of your practice. Feeling supported, feeling soft, and feeling safe. Supported, soft, and safe. Together, let's breathe in, and together we breathe out. And flutter your eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me for this Fitness Fridays of unwinding and restoring. If you'd like to continue practicing with me, reach out to me at risingroseyoga.com. Be well, my friends.